You're listening to the KICK Morning Show with Steve Largent, Springfield's most listened to morning talk show. Presented by Priority Pest Control. 92.3 KICK.
22 minutes after 8 o'clock, the KICK Morning Show presented by Priority Pest Control, 887-9322, online at PriorityPestControl.net. They make your concerns their priority. Let them know what's bugging you. Give them a call. They won't make you wait days, weeks, long period of time. They'll be out there really fast, take care of your issues, residential or commercial. Priority Pest Control, 887-9322. Jeff Phillips, our guest, Labor Local 663. And, you know, Jeff, I've been as transparent with you as I can possibly be. When I first got your message saying you wanted to come on and talk about this, and you listed in your email the things that you wanted to point out about Proposition A, I'm thinking, okay, I really don't want to do this. Because, frankly, going in, I was on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard enough.
And honestly, so was I. Before I came to work with this great group of people, these hardworking people, I was too. You know, that's the right to work. Okay, sounds good to me. Yeah. Right to work. Everybody ought to have a right to work.
I don't want to be forced to join a union.
Well,
yeah.
Once I looked into it, once I studied it, once I kind of figured out the way things really are, then I said, yeah, this is not a good thing. This is not something that Missouri should have. Why, on average, right-to-work states pay their people about 28% less than non-right-to-work states, and that's a Census Bureau figure.
And that's non-union jobs?
No, that's
union
period.
Jobs.
That's period.
Across the board.
Across the board.
Okay. 28% less.
28% less. I mean, you're talking about some of the figures I've seen, monthly figures, your median income, like $700 a month less, right to work versus non-right to work. And I mean, $700 around here, particularly, that's real money. Yeah. I mean, you're talking about maybe a house payment. You're talking about a couple of car payments. Mm-hmm. You're talking about your utility bill and groceries. I mean, that's a lot of
significant money.
That's a lot of stuff.
Okay, so in the final 5.5 minutes we have left here, here's what I need you to do, because there's a lot of people out there like me that had a strong opinion about Proposition A and intend to go to the polls on August 7th and vote yes to make Missouri a right-to-work state. So where can we go to get facts to really understand? Because I agree with you, the language on the ballot is
convoluted.
Oh, my goodness. So where can we go to get facts and understand the truth, and not what one side is trying to tell us versus what the other side is trying to tell us?
Go to the Department of Labor of any of these states. I mean, some of the figures that I gave you earlier about mm-hmm. Kansas, Arkansas versus just Lawrence County, Missouri. Those are all figures available online at your Department of Labor. The Department of Labor Standards in Missouri, the Department of Labor in Arkansas, Department of Labor in Kansas, Department of Labor in Oklahoma, and you'll see that those stats are there.
Just got a text from one of our listeners. Great, you can clarify if I get it wrong here, because you're
says good employers take care of their employees. That's very true, but that would assume that everybody's a good employer, like everybody's a good employee. It doesn't always happen
that way.
But everybody is looking to pay as little as they can for whatever it is they can,
mm-hmm.
and unfortunately, in many cases, that's what's happening in these non-right to work states, or in these right to work states. It's that just the fact that I keep saying non. It just shows what a lie the term right to work is. Uh-huh. It is a very clever deception, because, as I said, we already have the right to work. And if you look at we were talking about the ballot language, it says, make any activity which violates employees' rights illegal. Well, wouldn't common sense tell you that violating somebody's rights is illegal already?
Right.
I mean, it's unnecessary. It's deceptive. We already have the right to work. The Taft-Hartley Act of 1947 assures that everybody in the United States has the right to work. They can't be forced to join a union. People join unions voluntarily. You know, people, our members, they don't work for the union. They work for these contractors the signatory contractors, like I said, DeWitt, APAC, McCarthy, Hunter Chase. These people come to us and say, hey, we need somebody. And our union hall, our business agents, Tim Price and Derek Barnes, get calls, dozens of calls every day. Hey, they get them from contractors. I need a whatever, concrete finisher. Yep. I need a flagger. I need a whatever. And then we call our members and say, hey, go to them. It's not like we employ these people. They are members of our organization, and then we help place them with our contractors.
Let's address one other issue with unions or labor that you and I have talked about off the air, and that's the contribution side. I pay my dues, $32 a month. You said is what people.
That's our supplemental dues. There are dues that are included in the benefits package, and then there are supplemental dues which pay for a number of other things. And you're going to talk about.
Okay.
The truth is that our membership, and I'm sure the membership of most labor unions, they have the opportunity to check off and say, I do not want
my money,
my dues used for political purposes. And the truth is, at least in our area, a good number of our members say don't do that.
So where does that money go then?
It goes to pensions. It goes to training. We talk about the training. We have the training we provide. We've got a training center up in Belton, which I like to call Labor University, where we train people to do just about everything they'll need to do to get certified, and dues pay for the training.
Jeff, do we need to have you back?
What time next week? Let's see.
August 7th, this is going to be on the ballot, and listeners, you got to decide what you're going to do here.
Vote no.
Jeff Phillips, thank you so much.
Great to be here.
It's been an honor.
Thank you again, Steve.
My pleasure. Appreciate you coming in and being a part of the show. Ryan's coming up, Ryan Largent. He's related. It sounds like a lisp.
Yeah. It's like the Spanish golfer, Jose Maria Olazabal. It should say it's Olazabal. The Z has a TH, just like the C in Barcelona. Suffering succotash.
Show brought to you by Priority Pest Control, ABC News, and Brandon Beck coming up.